Welcome to Flight Deck School of Supernatural Ministry. We are about ready to get launched. Launched into the arms of the Father. Sit back, buckle up, and take a ride.
What I learned from the school is I've done many schools, and this one I would say I became the most broken. Anything that could have been touched got touched during this time, and just really learning to trust God and not so much ask other people for advice and really just seek Him out. Definitely activation, the same as Haley. Before I used to go out and I used to do outreach. God opened up a lot of different opportunities while doing this school, with different people like YWAM Boston, YWAM Kona came, and I went out with outreach with them. But then that empowered me as we're watching the teachings, like during the week and stuff like that, like Haley was saying. Chris Overstreet, he was one that really spoke to me. Bill Johnson, just so many people from Bethel, and just the way how they carry God's presence and just sharing, respecting people, honoring others, empowering others. You just really don't realize what you're receiving as you're watching that stuff. So the more that I was doing the homework, I know I didn't get it all complete, but I did what I could do, working nights and stuff. But I would also take it outside. So I had to take Uber rides. So I would do ministry, reaching out to people and asking for prayer when they would say they had like something happening in their body or something, or just more confidence in asking people questions and hearing their stories. Um, Empowering other people. I've always had the tools. I just never had that allowance, I guess you could say, to allow me to be who I am. There was always like some type of hold over me to be like, you got to be like this, or no, you can't do that because you're too hurt, or this and that. So doing this, we met Craig when I went down with you guys. That was insane. I just had a thought just to come down to Pennsylvania. Nuts. Um, and God gave me a rental car. So I got the rental car. I had the time off of work to go and visit when you had Craig speaking. I didn't know why I was going. I was just going. And when we got down there, we went through a snowstorm, having no place to stay. My car, with no four-wheel drive, driving in the mountains, choosing whether or not I wanted to continue to keep going. Then when I got there, I had fear trying to figure out how I was going to pay for stuff, where I was going to stay. And, God kept me in place there. And it was even better than I expected. Then I received some healing from car accidents that I've been involved in. So I got freedom for that. I got freedom to start singing again and use my voice. Um, so when I came back home, I was able to go to my church and go into the prayer room with more confidence to release the sound that God's put inside me. I've done YWAM. I didn't do DTS, but I did a worship time. So that allowed me to break a little bit. But doing this and then having Craig and other people pray for me, it broke open even more. So now I have confidence to release the sound when God says to. So there
Sweet,
you go.
that's awesome.